Hello and welcome to my demo to present you my new utility to use multi-line commands. As you know from practical experience, typing a long command line can be quite cumbersome and probably not so easy to read and especially not to edit. So I took a decision to go for a multi-line command feature, which was quite interesting, but multiple lines also may need change, and therefore I also implemented an editor for it. And all this together is now ready for download, and I have done this with ZPM already. And I start this here for the first time in this namespace. It's that multi-line editing, and okay, I get the offer to make this available to all namespaces, which I accept, and it's also creating extended command, so I don't have to type this do and so on with the right case every time I need it. So this implementation is done. It's added to ZLang, the extended language module, and now you see, or you have two pieces of commands. One is to navigate within the lines, to insert, delete, print, edit, to show this help. There is no need to remember it. And then in addition, I have a bunch of commands that all start with dot, similar as the others, to edit the single line. So let's do something very simple. A for loop for, okay, step and step, or 17. Okay, and now in a normal case I would need to continue this, so I just hit enter and say write my command, give it a tab, let's say I'm modulo 3 plus 4, no, plus 4, and then $translate my $justify from my I to, well, let's say 10 characters, and translate all the blanks to star. Okay, and oops, and the closing. So, and now I want to run this. All I have to do is enter, and you see syntax. Well, I have a typo in. That's not a surprise. So what I have to do, if I take a look at it, oh, that is TRR. Translate should only be TR. So I added line 2. My command is .a and the line number, and dot plus. I move until my correct position, and I delete this character. So this does automatic the print. If I want to see it exact, I can do a print. All this is the dot in beginning. You may wonder why I used the dot. The point is, depending on what interface you use. If it is, let's say, a Windows command line where you work with Iris Session, or if you use web terminal, these control characters are not always the same. Dot is a printable character and you can use it everywhere. Wherever you can type in code, you can use the dot. And that was the main reason not to use any error commands or anything else. Okay, now let's run it. And you say, oh, wow, this was not so nice. What happened? I forgot to add the line feed. So I go to insert a new line after line 2. I insert after line 2, and I say right, new line. Okay, so we go, and now we see this is working. So you see, it's not something miraculous. It's just a way to allow a longer set of commands to test, to execute. And you don't need the studio, you don't need VS Code, you don't need anything, you just do it in your command environment. Okay, and if you think this is enough, or if you're looking for more help, okay, you have this dot help, and if you finish, you close it. And you might remember at the beginning I had to type in do caret ZME. Now, as we have this implemented as an extended command, you just say ZME and you're in there, and you always start with the help command. I hope this is somehow useful for you, and it would be great if you vote for my utility in the next contest. Thank you so much. Have a good time.